Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Wendell here again, and today we'll be talking about investment. Before, I don't really have an idea about stock market and how you can invest in stock market, but I read this book from Mr. Bo Sanchez, which is entitled My Mate Invest in Stock Market, and also my friends were telling me about how you can invest in stock market, but I was just passive about it. I was not really interested until I read the book from Mr. Bo Sanchez. So the book actually explains how you can earn through stock market and how he helped his mate invest in stock market and how they earn through stock market. So that book is actually available online. If you search in Google, you will find that book. It's just actually a short book. It's advisable if you want to know more about stock market for you to read it, because that will give you an overview on how you earn through stock market. In stock market, you can actually earn through price appreciation, which is the appreciation of a value of a certain company over time. So for example, you buy a stock of a company for 5 pesos, and eventually through years it increased and it became 25 pesos per share. So that's a price appreciation. And the other way for you to earn through stock market is through dividends. So sometimes if a company, especially those big companies, will earn profit, they will give their shareholders a dividend, either cash dividend or an extra share. It's up to them. So those are the two ways that you can earn through stock market. And some people are also doing trading, but I don't personally do that, so I can't give you an overview on how you can earn through trading. But there are some other channels that you can check about that if you're interested in trading. But today I'll tell you on how you can start investing through stock market. So I personally use colfinancial.com, and I'd like to inform you guys that this video is not sponsored in any way by COL Financial. I'm just sharing you what I know, because this is what I personally use when I'm buying stock and I'm investing. Although there are other ways for you to invest in stock market, like through banks, they also offer it, but the thing is, I don't like to be tied on a contract that you need to pay the bank every month and that's worth 5,000 pesos and so on, because through COL Financial you can deposit whatever amount you like, either 5,000, 10,000, or any amount that you want, and you don't need to deposit it monthly. So that's what I like about COL Financial. So I opened the COL Financial through their website. It's colfinancial.com, and you just need to download a form and fill that out. And most importantly, you need to have a tax identification number, because any sales or any dividends that you will receive on your stocks will be subject to tax. So that's why it's important to have the tax identification number. Anyways, on the website they have the form that you can download and fill out and submit to BIR or to your consulate. So what I did was I downloaded the form and filled that out and sent one copy of my ID to one of their mailing address, and there's a specific envelope that you actually need to put it. So after sending it to them, after a couple of days, I received an email for scheduling of a video conference. I gave them the specific date, and then they called me through Skype, and then they asked me some questions about the form and if it's correct or not, and they also asked me to hold my ID like this, and they took a screenshot. So it's to make sure that you are the person who submitted the forms that you submitted and not anyone else. And after a couple of days, I received an email with my account number and my password that I can use to log in on the COL Financial website. And the account number is actually the one that you will be using if you will be funding your money to your account. So that's through BPI or BDO. You can fund your account through those banks, and there's some other ways, and that's free of charge. So that's a good thing. And once they receive the fund, then you can start buying stocks on the website. Before, during my time, that was 5,000 pesos. That's the minimum amount, but when I checked the website recently, it's only 1,000 pesos. But remember that there's a board lot for stocks. For example, Jollibee Food Corporation, their board lot is 10. So board lot is actually the minimum stock that you can buy on a certain company. So since Jollibee has 10 board lot, then you will multiply that to the price of the stock. So for example, Jollibee is 280 pesos. So 280 pesos times 10, which is the minimum amount that you can buy, or the minimum stocks that you can buy, that's gonna be 2,800. So you need the amount of 2,800 pesos for you to invest. And remember guys, if they don't receive your fund within 3 months, you will need to resend the application. So you need to send again the form and a valid ID copy to COL Financial. You also need to have a bank account in the Philippines, because any dividends will be deposited to your bank account. If you requested for your dividends to be in cash, that will be deposited to your bank account. And on their website, there's the investment guide. The investment guide is actually a chart where it tells you if it's good to buy or it's advisable for you to sell your stocks. So that's on the website. I know that there are also banks who offer insurance plus investments. You can also check that out with your branch manager, but I can't give you any other details about that because I don't do that. This is what I'm doing and this is what I'm familiar of, and I don't want to share anything that I don't have any knowledge. Now remember guys, that there is also risk involved in stock market. It's like doing a business, so you need to assess the company that you are investing to, and you need to make sure that it is a stable company. There are big companies, just do your research, and we have what we call blue chips company, for example Jollibee Food Corporation, Universal, Rubina, and so many other companies that you can invest into. So that's it for today's video guys. I hope I was able to help you and gave you an overview on how you can invest in stock market. If you have any questions, just leave it on the comment box below. My name again is Wendell Divina Gracia, and I'll see you on my next video.